All right, everybody, going to do a quick tutorial on how you can easily change out things if you have a series of videos that are the same essential thing, same template, and you just want to change something about it. In this case, I'm going to change this graphic. The easiest way to do that is to duplicate the sequence. You can see right now I'm in the Jesse Owens sequence. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find that right here. I'm going to see Jesse Owens. This is the sequence. And I can't scroll. There we go. This is the sequence. That's the sequence icon. I'm going to right click on that and I am going to scroll up to duplicate. I'm going to click duplicate. And now I have Jesse Owens copy one. What I'm actually going to be working with is for Gwendolyn Brooks. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take this copy. I'm going to drag it into the folder that says Gwendolyn Brooks. I can now close my Jesse Owens folder. And now I have a project sequence inside of the Gwendolyn Brooks folder. I'm just going to click on it and I'm going to type in her name and I'm just going to say Gwen Brooks just to help me and get it done quicker. So I've got that. The next thing I want to do is I want to replace this image that I have here of Jesse Owens. And it's a pretty awesome image, but I want to be able to quickly replace it with a picture of Gwendolyn Brooks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the picture that I want to use of Gwendolyn Brooks. I'm going to double click on it. When I do, you can see it opens up here. It's important to note that this is the source window, the source panel. So I have double clicked, opened that in source. What I'm going to do now is I know that this layer is the layer that I have of Jesse Owens. It's this top layer of Jesse Owens. I'm going to turn it off so you can see that that is the layer that we're dealing with there. When I turn it off, it disappears. So that is in fact the one that I'm working with. I'll turn it back on. I'm going to, in order to quickly get this replaced with this, I'm going to right click, zoom in, right click, and I am going to replace with clip, and I'm going to replace with source monitor. Remember, we just looked, this is the source monitor up here. So I am going to go to replace with from source monitor. So I'm going to click on that. And it immediately puts in this picture, and it's in the same place. It's actually the same scale and everything as the other picture was, but you'll notice that actually doesn't fit the space here. So what I'm going to do now is double click on this, and when I double click on it, I'm going to come up to my effect controls, click on that, and I'm going to be working with this picture of Gwendolyn Brooks, and I'm going to scale it up by clicking and dragging, and there we go. I think that will work. I'm going to move it up just a little bit. And I think that is acceptable right there. So I am good with that. I can leave it as is. I could also, if I wanted to, go into the effects here. I could put a crop on that image. And you see how there is a harshness right here. It's also right here. I could come in to that and I could edge feather somewhat and I could kind of smooth that out a little bit if I wanted to. I don't know that it's necessary. Maybe that's a little better. It kind of blends there. So I will leave it like that. So there we are. I have easily replaced that by choosing to select, replace with clip, and source monitor. Now, you'll notice now it doesn't say from source monitor as an option, and the reason is there's nothing in the source monitor. If I were to click over into another image and I can go and find let's just say this picture. Now if I were to come here, right click, go to replace with clip, there is something in the source monitor, so I can replace that there. I hope that this has been beneficial. Hopefully you learned a little bit. Let me know if you have any questions.